Hello, I'm Diana Martinez, and welcome to Short and Sweet, sponsored by the Daily Herald, where we give you the lowdown on the best Broadway shows in Chicago. Today we're talking about the inventive and imaginative production of Peter and the Starcatcher that just opened at the Bank of America Theater in Chicago. This highly creative production is a play with music about an orphan who climbs aboard the ship Neverland and is whisked away on an exhilarating adventure. And it answers the century-old question of how Peter Pan became the boy who never grew up. This highly innovative production is performed in a unique storytelling style that brilliantly delivers dozens of comedic styles, from vaudeville and melodrama to slapstick and drag. And it uses every trick in the book, from double entendres to puns and parody. And somehow it manages to squeeze in brainy jokes about Walt Whitman and Philip Glass, and it's all delivered in beautifully written pentameter prose. The show features a tight and talented ensemble of 12 highly versatile actors who energetically transform into over 100 different characters in this witty story theater style production. Each show, I invite a Daily Herald reader to be my guest audience critic and give you their perspective on the show. Today, my guest is Joseph Billquest from St. Charles, Illinois, who's also an old friend. So I want to say welcome to the show, Joe.
Thank you, Diane. It's great to see you again.
So nice to see you. We did shows years ago together.
We did, had a great time.
So as an actor and as an audience member, I think you'll bring great perspective. Can you tell us a little bit about your acting background?
Sure. I acted a little bit in high school and in college, and then some community theater productions out of college, and then took a break for about 10 years while my kids were growing up, and just got back to it again about 5 years ago, and have been in a number of shows in the western suburbs for the past 5 years.
Awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about, as an actor, how you would like to have been in this show, what you thought about it?
Oh, it just looked like they were having a wonderful time. They're all having fun. They were all into their characters. They were all playing off each other. Their timing was magnificent. They knew what everyone was going to say and knew exactly. The timing was just great. It looked like they were just having a blast.
I think we should tell the audience a little bit about this show, that it's unique, right? It's really different. It's not really a musical, but it's not just a play. There's music in it.
Exactly. I went into it expecting it to be a musical, but and not sure where I got that impression from, but it wasn't. There were 4 songs in it that I remember, and they were all added very much to the plot, but it wasn't a musical like you would normally think of a musical, but it was staged magnificently. They used those 12 actors in 100 different ways, as to become set pieces, to become different characters, to become many different aspects of the show, and they just were on the entire show.
You know, if you looked up high, they had in the boxes a sound effects guy. So the actors became a wall or the ship, and they'd all lean and they'd give us an inclination that the ship is swaying, or the creak of the door opening, and it's an actor who's the door.
Right, and actor doing a lot of the sound effects as well. So they were just multi-talented here.
They really were. One actor really stands out to me, and that was the Captain Hook character. And when he slams his hand in that treasure chest and cuts his own hand off, and he says the 3 words, "Oh my God!" Like, how long do you think that went on?
That went on probably 2 or 3 minutes, and it was a master class in how to do comedy.
It was.
He just had all the different inflections and different pieces in there for both physical and
it
vocal.
just got better and better.
It did.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. So don't miss this fun and fast-paced 5-time Tony Award-winning comedy. And bring your teens, they will love it. Peter and the Starcatcher runs about 2.5 hours with an intermission. This wonderfully acted show is written for adults, and it's not a traditional children's show. However, it's perfectly appropriate for younger audiences, ages 10 and up. The show's in town through April 13th at the Bank of America Theater. On behalf of the Daily Herald and Broadway in Chicago, I'm Diana Martinez, and I look forward to seeing you next time, or better yet, seeing you at the theater. Thanks for watching.